Hey there everyone, all the techies and data enthusiasts there. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video we are going to see how can you install Unsloth locally on your Windows laptop and how can you run programs that are based on Unsloth. So as you all know, like almost 60% of the market share of laptops is captured by Microsoft only because their Windows laptops are very user friendly and even some laptops are budget friendly as well. That is the reason if you see most of the laptops which everyone are having are Windows only, including me. I like to use Windows laptop mainly because of their user friendliness compared to Linux, or else you can even say like MacBook. Compared to this, both the variants, Windows laptops are more user friendly and convenient. So in today's video we will see how can we actually install Unsloth on Windows laptop, because previously Unsloth doesn't support on Windows laptop, and if you want to work something locally on your laptop, like you have to install a program related to Unsloth, or like for example Qwen 2.5 notebook only. If you want to install something and if you want to work on it, Windows laptop will not support it actually. So now they have recently released an update that now Unsloth will even support for Windows laptop, but the only condition here is you should have at least RTX 3060 or 3090 enabled laptop. So the variants below this particular range will not actually support Unsloth. So guys, make sure if you have RTX 3060 or 3090 laptops, and let us further proceed into the configuration, and I will practically implement you can say the Qwen model itself, Qwen LLM model only. I will practically implement it in this particular video and show you all in my Windows laptop locally once the installation configurations are done. So guys, now let's dive into my computer screen and discuss more about Unsloth. So guys, here you all can see the blog from Unsloth where they have mentioned about Windows installation, and here the method 1 is mostly enough. We don't need method 2 or 3. So method 1 is enough for direct installation. But the problem here is in this particular blog, right, whatever is there, it's actually not in right order, you can say. So to overcome this, I have written an updated blog here. You can see this blog. I'll provide the link of this blog in the description. You can check it out. So in this blog, there it is mentioned already. So first we need to check the Python version as which is the current version we have, Windows, Python 10, 3.10, 3.11 or 3.12. So 3.13 is not yet supported for Unsloth. So make sure you have version 3.12 that also works, or 10 or 11. Okay. So I presently have 3.12.7. Okay. The first step what you need to do is install the driver. Okay. Install the GPU driver. So for this you can open this link. Let me open this in a new tab. So this link you have option here, right? So just click on this. You will get it here. So this is the NVIDIA drivers section where you can select your product, and where based on the product and what is your current GPU version and everything. So if you don't want to do all this, what you can do is you can simply open the NVIDIA app, okay, which you have. This is NVIDIA app. So just open this app. This app is it's getting opened here. So it will take some time actually, at least 1 to 2 minutes of time for this app to open. So once this app is opened, you can see here. So they have you can see here in this drivers section. So go to this drivers section, and here whatever if you have this reinstall, then that is fine. Or else if you have the option of installation, then download the latest driver. You can see here when was this driver released as well. This driver was released on Wednesday, March 5th, 2025. So that's the latest driver. If you have not updated your driver, make sure to install the latest driver here. Okay. After this, the next step will be that once the proper driver has been installed based on your configurations, so you have to run it as well. You can see here. So I have it here. So you need to install this actually, this driver which I have it. So once you have installed that, double click on it and just follow the screen command, so your driver will be installed. After that, the main important thing, Visual Studio C++. Visual Studio C++ is very much important, the community edition. So you can just open the new link here, and here watch whatever the latest Visual Studio edition is there, just make sure to download that and open it and install all the requirements. So you have to install all the requirements which are from Visual Studio. So let me just check if that is available here. Yeah, Visual Studio setup, you can see here. Yes, continue. You can see here most of the drivers are already downloaded in my laptop, so it's already showing it as downloaded, or else it will take some time actually to get it downloaded. You can see here Visual Studio latest update is there, cumulative update. I'm not going to do that because I already have the update done. So that is the update which was from yesterday, I guess. So I'm not going to do that. So you can see here, view the details. You can immediately see the details of what is the last update date. So it was on 3/11. So it is on 11th of this month itself, 2025, 4 days back. So you can see here, if you want, you can update the latest version as well. So just download the latest version which you have here and install it. So after this installation, so once the Visual Studio is done, then the next step is to install CUDA toolkit. So CUDA toolkit, you have to install it from NVIDIA drivers itself. That also you have it here. So you can see here CUDA toolkit. You can open the link here, or even I have provided the link here. Down, yeah, here. So just click on download latest CUDA toolkit and you will get the option to download it. So select it for Windows, x86 and Windows 11. So if you are using 11, and here you have an option of exe local and exe network. Don't select network, select local. So just click on local and you can see the size is of 3.1 GB at present. 3.1 GB. So make sure to download this particular CUDA toolkit. So once the download is done, then again double click on it. So let me see here. Yeah, CUDA toolkit is here, so you can see. So this one you can close once if you see this reinstall option, you can close this CUDA toolkit. Yes. Click on OK. Immediately you can see the processing here. This processing will complete to 100. So you need to wait for this to complete to 100. And once this is done, so it was fast actually. Now I'm using so many tools at the background, so it's taking some time. So system compatibility, it will check for the system compatibility, and once it figures out the system compatibility, then you have to click on next, license agreement accepted, optional, and again next. It will start to install automatically. So you don't need to actually take much time. It's just follow the screen instructions, next, install and finish. That's all. Okay, I'm just cancelling it because I already have it, this CUDA toolkit installed in my laptop. So yeah, this will get cancelled automatically. That's okay. Let me go back. So once CUDA toolkit is installed, which Windows has forgot to mention is you need to even install CUDA CDNN. So okay, so to install CDNN, just search here for CDNN download. So CUDNN download and click on this CUDA deep neural network. Okay, CUDNN. So download CUDNN library. So for Windows, again x86, Windows 10 or 11. So just select this one and DXE local. It will be somewhere around 600 MB, and you install this also. This should be installed only after CUDA has been installed. Okay. So install this. This will also make your laptop smooth at the back end as well, which will be helpful for data scientists specifically who are going to learn deep neural networks. CUDNN support is enabled, then the laptop will be smoother actually. So install this. After this, in your terminal, check. So once these installations are done, make sure to restart your laptop to get the things affected. So after that, press Windows R, CMD, paste this command python-c import torch, print torch.cuda is available. So it will print true, else false. So in my laptop it is already there, it will obviously print true, so the CUDA configuration is perfect. If you want to check version, simple CUDA -- version. So yeah. Okay, so for this you have to type actually NVC hyphen. You can see here. You can see if you search for this, instead you will get the option here. You can see here present the CUDA compatible tool release 12.8 and version is, you can see at 12.8.93. So CUDA compatibility is there and it has been available here. Next, after this, what you need to do, you need to check it on your code as well. So once CUDA is done, then you can start to check it on your code. So for code, just simply type here for Jupyter Notebook. I hope you have Anaconda already installed. So here just open an notebook. So it can be any notebook. I am opening this one. This is a Qwen model notebook. So in this you need to test. Before that, there is one thing yet missing. Before running this particular command, we can run this command afterwards in the code and see. Before this, we need to now install PyTorch. So open this link in new tab. You have the PyTorch option here as well. So step 2 is this. Step 3, CUDA toolkit. Step 4, PyTorch installation. You can see here. So PyTorch, you will open in this particular website. You will get to this particular website. So scroll down, and here you can see this stability 2.6, and select this as Windows and package pip Python, and here CUDA is 11.8. This will not support. Make sure to select CUDA 12.6. Copy this command simply. Okay. Open it on your command prompt. So I have just launched a Jupyter Notebook. This is not necessary right now, but I have launched it. You can see here. So just press this as enter. This will start to check the requirements. So I already have everything installed properly. So it is showing installed. Else it will take some time to install. Actually, even this is of 3 GB. So you need to configure this PyTorch. Internally this library gets installed, which is almost 3 GB of size. So let this PyTorch also to be installed. After this PyTorch, you can see here, then you need to actually install pip upgrade pip. If you have pip to be upgraded, then you can run this pip install upgrade pip. So Python 3 -m pip install upgrade pip, or else if your pip is in current version, you can ignore it. Then Triton, you have to install Triton actually for Windows. So if you open the link here, or if you open the link which is on this one as well here, so here they'll tell you to install Triton for Windows. You can see here in the notes section it is, but it is not mentioned here. So what everyone will normally do is they'll try to install this Triton conference 2024, this particular one, pip install Triton. So we don't need this one actually. This is for Linux. So just search for Triton Windows. So if you search for this, you will get here Triton Windows 4 of the Triton language. So you can see here, if you scroll down here, this particular Triton package, if you want to install, you have to install it with this pip install -u Triton -Windows. So this is already mentioned in my blog here. Okay. So here in Unsloth they have missed that for Windows actually. That was the issue which was lacking me behind as well. It took me approximately more than 3 to 4 hours to figure out what was an exact issue here. So make sure to install that. They have mentioned this in note actually, that is a main important set actually which you need to install. So you can open the link here as well, but for getting more confusion clear, you have a blog here as well. You can refer our blog to install this. Very soon it will be done. I'll be providing this blog link in the video description. Just install this. So I have copied the command. No, okay. Let me copy this command here. I can go back. So here pip install Triton Windows. So you can see the requirement is already been satisfied, and still it's installing again. So I guess it's the latest update it is trying to download. That's okay. It's just 40 MB. So let this to download. You can see here uninstalling Triton 3.0, and again it has installed the newer version to me. That's okay. Okay. So yeah. Now once the Triton installation is done, then almost your configurations are perfect. Now you have to actually test the code. So I have, from here in the Unsloth notebooks, I have taken this Qwen 2.5 7B model code. So even you can take it if you want, or else you can take any notebook that works. So now the first task will be, even in this code if you see here, once you have installed this Triton Windows, remember you have to install this Triton _Windows, not pre-Triton Windows. This is the preview version and this might not work sometimes, pre-released version, beta version. So don't install this, install only this one. Then you see here this particular code. So this particular code will tell you whether the Triton is enabled or not. So the same code is here. I have copied and pasted it here. So I'll print this. You can see here. So this code is running right now. So it is using Triton.language as TL. See here, tensor 0, 0, CUDA 0. So if this is there, then it shares, then it works. Apart from this, if any error is there, then it will not work. So it's printing properly, means the tensor or the Triton Windows is working. Next we need to check if CUDA is available or not. The same code which we have ignored previously, right? Now if you see here, if torch.cuda is available, print CUDA is available, else CUDA is not available. You can see here CUDA is available. I got this. Now we can normally go with the installation process. First install this, all the requirements. You can ignore this actually. The requirements will take some time to get installed because these are the libraries which take some time. You can see here it's running, and specifically in Windows, Jupyter Notebook is not that fast as Colab. So I recommend those who are learning, first go with Google Colab, then Jupyter Notebook. Google Colab is running on cloud. You can work on it very faster, and installations, everything are pre-built inside, so you don't need to have much efforts on it. So this is taking some time here. Let's wait for it to install. So you can see here it has been ran. So you can see all the installations are completed mostly. Okay. So there will be some warnings here. You can ignore that. That's not a problem. Now Xformers info. So if you run this, it will show you the info of all the available and unavailable lists here. So mostly whatever is required for us that are available here. Some of the services are unavailable. That's not a problem, and you can even see the GPU name as well. So in this laptop I have RTX 4050 enabled, GeForce RTX 4050, and you can see here the CUDA PyTorch version, and is Triton available true. Okay, so Triton available true. So major configurations what are required, everything is done. Next install, actually you need to install even Unsloth. So after this, you can see here, after these all steps, actually again you have to restart. After installing the Triton, restart your Windows, then pip install Unsloth Windows. So this command, right, you need to actually run it on your terminal itself, not on Jupyter Notebook. Run this command on your terminal and this will install Unsloth in your laptop. Then after that, to verify that, here you can run pip show Unsloth. You can see the Unsloth is available here now. Okay. So you can see all the agreement and everything. So the library is obviously available. Next, let us move forward with the code. Okay, code, simple code of Qwen model. I'm not going to detailedly explain this. You can see here the model is running here. I already made multiple videos on Unsloth, how the code, how this normal template code works. If you want, you can go and check it out, guys. So the link will be in this video description. You can see here Unsloth fast downloading is enabled, ignored downloading bars are in red colored. So like in if you open this Qwen notebook here, so here these bars which you are seeing, right, these bars are disabled in this laptop for now. You can see that has been installed. Now next we need to go with this fast language model, and yeah, fast language model. So this will also run. You can see here it will show you how many layers. So here Unsloth patch 26 layers with 26 QKV layers and 26 O layers and 26 MLP layers as well, multi-layer perceptron. Okay. After this instruction, a simple instruction default alpaca prompt is there, and the normal code here I'll run this one as well. So after this, here you have normally by default, if you see in the Unsloth code, right, if you scroll down and see here you can see that the data number of PROC is 2. So this what you need to do is, this one you have to change it actually. You have to change it to 1 dataset number proc. So this proc should be 1 actually. This has already been mentioned even in Unsloth documentation itself, that you can see here, to avoid some crashes actually you need this to be 1. And I told you to install CUDA 12 plus, that is 12.6c, because Triton Windows will only work for PyTorch which is greater than 2.4 and CUDA greater than 12.4 or 12.6. So this SFT trainer I have already changed this to 1 here. Now we can start to run this. As we run this, it will start to work now. You can train this actually. So now the training has been started. It is total of 60 iterations. So the model is getting started to train now. Will smartly offload the gradients to save VRAM, you can see here, and the epochs have been started here. GPU high GPU load disabled effect or closed apps. Yeah, nothing will happen. Yes, so nothing will happen for that. So the training is on process, you can see here. Training step 1, 2. So it's taking some time to complete till the 60 iterations. So I'll pause the video till then. So guys, here you all can see it. The iterations are done. So it took approximately 2 minutes of time to complete all this. You can see here. So 60 iterations are done, and now the accuracy is 0.94. Last training accuracy. So let us test the model here. So using the alpaca prompt which we have given previously, now we are running the model and we are telling the model to continue the Fibonacci series. You can see here input 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so on. So this is actually giving you 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55. Next we are giving it in a proper format again. Compared to this one, we are giving this time again in a proper format using the transformers text streamer. We are trying to stream it properly. You can see here 55, 89, 144 till 1771. The model has given the output to us. Next we are saving the model, and as an LoRa model. We are locally saving it. After this, we are finally what we are doing, we are running it again to test the model. So what is a famous tall tower in Paris? So you can see the Eiffel Tower is the famous tall tower in Paris, France. It is a steel lattice tower that stands on a height of 324 meters, that is 1063 feet, and is located in the 15th arrondissement, 15th, and this address of the Paris it is given here. The tower was built for the 1889 World's Fair and is now symbol of Paris and France. France. You can see here, and finally after this we just run this. Suggest use Unsloth if possible. So this is how normal. This is to normally save the model, and this is to save using Unsloth. So guys, I hope you all got this. The model is now running locally. Everything is on locally only. It is running. So the model quantization and training and afterwards prediction. This particular Qwen model, LLM model. So everything is done locally only. I hope this video helps you all, and this video clarifies how to install Unsloth locally on your Windows laptop and run. Make sure to use Triton Windows GitHub and that particular library instead of a normal Triton library. And yeah, if you have any doubts, please check out the video again. And with the great struggle, it took me a lot of time to create this particular video and solve the errors in between. I request you all, if you have completed your installations properly and if you are happy with this particular video, do like, share and subscribe the channel. Meet you all again in the next video. Bye bye.